hate if the mother of my child were with some guy with my 8-year-old in the back seat and doing drugs. I'm just trying to figure out what's the thought process behind committing crimes while children are around. I mean, are they giving any thought at all, or just like, they're here, but I want to do my drugs, so I'll do them while they're here?
Sheriff, I was around and I just got picked up.
773. State of Texas versus John Anthony Ochoa. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Andrew Salem.
Defense.
Scott Sullivan for the defense.
And are you Mr. Ochoa?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all of the discovery?
I believe I have.
And did you review it with your client?
Yes, I did.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Ochoa, did you review the document entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication or Community Supervision with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes.
Counsel, is this an application for both deferred and regular probation?
I would say deferred, because deferred is the agreement we have with the state.
Okay. All right. Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it?
Yes.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Ochoa, did you review the document entitled Court Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places? All right. So did you understand the state is proceeding on possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 to 200 grams?
Yes, ma'am.
That's a second-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand? If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow that plea. If for any reason the court doesn't follow that plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you enter the plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross?
Pause right here. This is serious. A second-degree felony drug charge means up to 20 years in prison. But the key term you just heard is deferred adjudication. That's basically the court saying, we won't convict you yet. Mess it up, and the full sentence comes crashing down. Question is, can he actually follow the rules?
To cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call in the right to remain silent. Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement, you were giving up those rights? And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Did you understand that the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication? If for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
He does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Both, yes.
Mr. Ochoa, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it? According to the plea, the state is recommending deferred adjudication. Did you understand that to be the plea? Defense is at the plea?
Yes, it is.
State is at the plea.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, I did.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 4 years. There'll be a TAP evaluation, 200 hours of community service restitution, and the DOEP course. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations? Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Contest.
State any evidence?
Stand in exhibit attachments, Your Honor.
Any
No
objection?
objection.
States you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements, police reports, and lab reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony. Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence state's exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. After reviewing state's exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you apply for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, we are, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
And I think he's a good candidate for deferred adjudication. He talked about cleaning his life up, and I think the programs that the probation office found him will help him a lot. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. How old are you?
26.
When's the last time you had employment?
Employment?
Mm-hmm.
A little bit before I got arrested.
Doing what?
I was at Burger King.
How far did you go in school?
I dropped out senior year.
Why? Why?
I couldn't, I was just making bad choices.
Do you have children?
I have one,
Age?
8.
And was this the 8-year-old that was in the car with you on that stay? So what is your relationship to Jada Morrison?
She was a friend.
And there were children in the car, correct? Were they her children?
Yes.
And how old were they?
7, 5, I think, and I think 4.
When's the last time you saw your child?
Little bit before I got arrested.
Why would y'all have marijuana and drugs in a vehicle, first of all, to begin with, but then having it in a vehicle with a 7, 5, and 4-year-old? And the car smelled like marijuana, so that means that people were smoking marijuana in the car over a 7, 5, and 4-year-old. What do you think that does to their brain cells?
It's not good for them.
I mean, I'm trying to figure out, what are people thinking when they're driving in a vehicle and smoking marijuana and doing drugs in a vehicle with children who are 7, 5, and 4?
And this is where the tone completely shifts. The judge isn't just focused on drugs anymore. It's about endangering children. Legally and morally, that hits way harder. Kids in the car, drugs in the pocket, smell in the air. Even if he wasn't smoking, the situation alone is dangerous. Be honest, should just being there be enough to get you in serious trouble?
I mean, what's your thought process? Do you still light it up even though children are in the back seat? Are you thinking, what are you thinking?
I wasn't smoking or doing that tomorrow.
Well, I mean, what are you thinking having drugs in a vehicle when you have a 7, 5, and 4-year-old in the car? I'm just trying to figure out, what is the thought process? Do we say, oh, there's a 7, 5-year-old and a 4-year-old in a car, so let me not do this? Because I would hate if the mother of my child were with some guy with my 8-year-old in the back seat and doing drugs. I'm just trying to figure out, what's the thought process behind committing crimes while children are around? I mean, are they giving any thought at all, or just like, they're here, but I want to do my drugs, so I'll do them while they're here?
Sheriff, I was around and I just got picked up and everything.
Oh, well, it was in your pocket. That's possession.
Yeah, but I wasn't with her. She picked me up. The kids are already with her. So.
Mm-hmm. And there's a smell of marijuana in the car. And I'm sure there was loud music going on, because people always act as though everybody wants to hear their music. I mean, I don't know why you're giving me the side eye. You're in a vehicle with children, and I don't know why people don't put children first in their life, why children always come second and third down the line, until when people get in trouble, then they want to use children and say, I got a child to take care of. Or then they want to use their children. Well, my child is in the hospital and I need to be out there to support them. But when they're in the real world, nobody cares about children. They are probably like 6 or 7 down the rung of important things. Why is that?
I can't speak for other people. I didn't say any of that.
Well,
I wasn't using my child as an excuse or nothing.
Well, let me ask you this. Children, this 7, 5, and 4-year-old cannot take care of themselves. So why would you even get in a vehicle with drugs on you when there's a 7, 5, and 4-year-old in the vehicle?
I just
Going where?
needed to get dropped off at a friend's. That's it.
So now we have the sick friend. The sick friend is above children. Okay. And this sick friend who's above the 7, 5, and 4-year-old, how old are they?
A sick friend?
Yeah, your sick friend. You said you were going to see a friend or sick friend?
Just getting dropped off at a friend's.
Oh, why were you needing to go to this friend's house?
I just kind of needed to leave where I was at
Why?
because they were leaving.
So you're just going to a random friend's house?
Yeah.
Okay, that doesn't make sense to me, but okay, I'll buy it for $1. All right, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to sentence you to 6 years deferred adjudication. There's to be no contact with minors. And was Child Protective Services called during this time? Mother with drugs and somebody else in the vehicle with drugs?
Yeah.
Was Child Protective Services called out to the scene? What did the police do? Did they just let her go on her way with her 3 children?
Yeah.
Well, hopefully somebody will help the children.
This is a heavy sentence disguised as a second chance. 6 years, deferred adjudication, strict conditions, no contact with minors, GPS monitoring. This is the court putting him on a tight leash. One mistake and it's prison time. The judge made it clear, this isn't just punishment, it's control. Now the real question is this a lifeline or just delaying the inevitable?
There's to be no contact with minors. There's to be no contact with Jada, Jada, Lynn, Lynn, Morrison, Morrison. Child Protective Service, police should have called Child Protective Services. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. There's to be regular random UAs. Who do you stay with?
I'm going to be staying with my parents.
Did you pick up the phone and call them and ask them you could say?
Oh, yeah.
That sounds like he didn't pick up the phone and ask them. Counsel, did he call his parents and say, can I, a grown adult male, live with you even though I don't have a job?
No.
All right. There's going to be partial GPS, waive fees, and it's for employment. So that means that you getting rides to be with at some friend's house, that's not happening. The only time you'll be allowed to leave your house is if you're going to work. Do you understand?
Yes.
There's to be 200 hours of community service restitution. He's going to complete parenting classes. Once parenting classes are completed, I'll waive 50 hours. And then the remaining hours will be waived once he obtains his GED or is in some type of trade school. And if CPS is involved, CPS compliance. There's to be TAP evaluation in custody. Follow recommendations. Field visits, 1 time per month for 4 months. Proof of employment. Within 40 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors or in the lawn service. I'm going to have to start adding that because everybody says they do lawn work and then it turns out they're not doing lawn work. Probation, is there anything else he needs? Okay. Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful? Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing, sir. You may not care about somebody else's children, but you have a child. And I know you don't want somebody to be smoking drugs. Hopefully, you don't want anybody smoking drugs around your child. You don't want somebody to have drugs in their pocket around your child. That's stuff that you need to be thinking about when you're doing it to other people's children. Do you understand?
Judge.
Yes.
His mother is here.
Yes.
My understanding, there are young children in the home.
Mm-hmm. But he can't stay there. Young children must be protected. And mom, he's an adult. He got to get a job and figure it out.